Sector 420 Batrep, 2,000 points. Chaos Space Marines, 10 cultists, 10 more cultists. We have 5 Chaos Spawn with a Chaos Lord on a Juggernaut. 8 Khorne Berserkers, 8 Khorne Berserkers and a Rhino with Dirge Casters. Hellbrute, 8 Khorne Berserkers and a Rhino with Dirge Casters. 2 units of 5 Havocs with 4 autocannons. Mauler Fiend with 2 Lash, whatever they are. And 10 Raptors with 2 Meltaguns with a Chaos Lord, all kinds of tricks there.
Right, so the Ultramarines got 2 just regular attack squads. This guy's got a Power Fist, a Sergeant in this squad, both in Rhinos. We got 2 Ironclad Dreadnoughts, Assault Launchers, dual Heavy Flamers in drop pods. Got a Bike Squad here with a Cursaro Khan. Got a Predator, another Bike Squad, and a Stern Guard with the Epistolary Librarian in a drop pod. We got 2 Meltaguns in here with a Combi Flamer on the Sergeant. So that's Ultramarines.
Alright, here's the table and deployment. The mission was the Scouring. It's Vanguard deployment. We'll do the Chaos. You can see the Raptors back here, Hellbrute. There's the unit of Spawn with my Warlord, who has Black Crusader. So that's a 12-inch bubble of preferred enemy Space Marines. 8 Khorne Berserkers back here. 2 units of Khorne Berserkers up there. Mauler Fiend, Havocs there, and the Havocs there. So we'll take a look at the Space Marines.
Here we go. Pretty meager, pretty meager looking deployment here for the Space Marines. Just kind of huddling behind the Monastery. We got here. Got some bikes on this side. This is the regular squad. The captain was held in reserve and outflanks. His Warlord trait was reroll on outflanking. Reroll on reserves. Looking pretty nasty over here. We got 7 points of objectives.
We got a 3 here.
Yep.
2 there. A 2 there. And then a 3, a 4, and a 1.
Yep.
And I am not going to try and seize. So Space Marines first turn, we'll right back. Top of turn 1, 2 drop pods came in. This one dropped the Stern Guard, which combat squatted. This unit shot into the Spawn, killing 1 Spawn and doing an additional wound. And then this unit shot into the Havocs, killing 4 out of 5 with combined effort from the Predator. The autocannon did 1 wound there. You can see the Rhino moved up there, the other Rhino moved up on the opposite side of the building, and the bikes moved up here and killed the champion of this Havoc unit. Havoc's taken some major casualties. So Chaos moved out. The Raptors jumped over, and the burning brand of Scalatrax, or whatever it is, completely torched the Stern Guard unit, which was previously tank shocked by the Rhino, opening up a space for the Forge Fiend, or the Mauler Fiend, to charge the Dreadnought, doing 2 hull points and immobilizing it. This Rhino just moved forward. These Khorne Berserkers got out of that Rhino prior to its movement. The Chaos Spawn assaulted the unit of Stern Guard with my General and killed them down to 1. You see the Hellbrute moved up. This Hellbrute shot and wrecked in close combat the drop pod. These Berserkers moved up, and the autocannons stayed where they were. They all shot the Stern Guard, doing pretty much nothing. Space Marine turn 2. The bike squad came in on the left-hand side, came in over here. Another drop pod came in, and he heavy flamered the Khorne Berserkers, but they made all 7 saves. The Stern Guard went down, consolidated 2 inches. The Mauler Fiend went down to the 1 attack, a series of 6s and a failed armor save, and that's what you get. The Predator killed a couple Berserkers. The Rhino came up and popped smoke. These bikes kind of retracted a little bit and moved back here. And that's it. Chaos turn 2. The Cultists came on and ran up. The Raptors jumped over and, with combination shooting from the Hellbrute, shot down the Dreadnought. The Berserkers moved up and ran, both this unit and the other one. The autocannons shot at the Rhino, doing 2 hull points and taking its weapon away. The Hellbrute here moved over and shot at the drop pod, sniping out its weapon. And this Rhino came up to kind of clog the center and blew its smoke. Kind of a big thing, the Chaos Lord with the spawn rolled Snake Eyes in their assault attempt on the bikes over there, so they're going to have to endure some shooting.
Okay, after top of 3 Space Marines, still trying to consolidate a little bit, definitely took some spawn down. Lots of shooting dedicated there, kind of left all this to fester, which may come back to bite me in the butt. But hey, what can you do? Ironclad Dreadnought still hanging out up there. Bikes are starting to pepper the right flank with the captain coming up behind.
Chaos bottom 3. Cultists came in, moved up. Havocs fired at the Rhino and did 2 hull points, 2 glancing hits. The multi-melta here wrecked the drop pod, which then in the explosion killed the last Marine from the Havoc squad and also another cultist. Raptors just move up and ran a little bit. Berserkers move up and opened up that objective. These Berserkers just moved up. The Hellbrute shot a multi-melta at the Rhino and failed to do anything. These Berserkers, the Rhino moved over and the Berserkers got out, fired their pistols at the Dreadnought in vain. And the Chaos Lord charged the bike squad, which then broke and barely stayed on the table. And the spawn managed to do absolutely nothing against the Predator.
Epic fail on the assault. Rolled a Snake Eyes. Con chokes. Killed the last spawn. Whoop-de-doo. Plinked a couple of Berserkers here. Combined effort from the bikes. And an entire attack squad of rapid-firing bolters that can't wound. Backfield's looking pretty grim, pretty scarce. Just Cricket's back there. Cricket's back there in the reserve ranks. Bikes are choking. Still got an attack squad over here. Picked off a couple of Berserkers. Dreadnought's just hanging out like he's on the beach. It's looking pretty good.
Chaos bottom 4. These cultists didn't move. These guys shuffled forward a little bit. This Hellbrute came up, popped the drop pod. These guys hopped back in the Rhino. The Hellbrute assaulted the Predator, popping it. The Jump Packers moved up and used the Torrent Flamer to kill 5 of those TAC Marines, and then the Khorne Berserkers just barely made the assault. The General with Khorne Berserkers wiped out the bike unit. So we're getting to the nitty gritty. Alright, top 5, and we're going to call the game. Space Marines have a TAC squad left in a Rhino here. It's going to be very difficult for them to score there. And after a mighty duel, each general dealing 1 wound to each other, and the bike squad and the Berserkers also exchanging a couple wounds, everything's pretty much just at a standstill. It's just going to be too hard for the Ultramarines to score at this point. So, good game.